Well, good morning, all, and thank you for joining us today. Howard County is home to thousands of dedicated federal employees. Right now, they're facing uncertainty. Uncertainty about their jobs, uncertainty about their benefits, uncertainty about their livelihood, uncertainty about the future of the federal workforce, and frankly, our country. Since taking office, President Trump has issued a series of executive orders that have led to concerns among many federal employees. Last week, thousands of federal employees received an email titled "A Fork in the Road." This message presented an option for what is called deferred resignation, encouraging federal employees to respond by simply replying with the word "resign" by midnight last night. That is why we hosted a federal workers forum on Tuesday night, which was attended by more than 400 people. The stories we heard during Tuesday's forum were heartbreaking. People were sharing their very real, very personal stories about how they don't know what's next for themselves or their families. Some mentioned not knowing how they could pay for impending surgeries, while others expressed fear about losing their homes if they can't pay their mortgages. We heard from several U.S. aid workers who were not only concerned about their well-being, but the impact massive downsizing would undoubtedly have on the national security of the United States. Some even mentioned they received notice of admin leave while attending the forum. As the largest humanitarian provider without U.S. aid, we will be unable to provide food assistance to our struggling neighbors who need it most, while potentially empowering America's enemies from around the world. A few people in attendance on Tuesday discussed the fear of losing their retirement savings, even suggested those near retirement age take the buyout so they can claim at least some of their savings. Another shared that they recently left the private sector to focus on serving the American people. She shared that with less than 5 months on the job, she was worried about how she would pay for her family's health insurance. While many did not feel comfortable sharing their work experiences due to fear of retaliation, the frustration, exhaustion, and heartaches were as resounding as their voices. Just yesterday, a federal judge thankfully paused the February 6th deadline imposed by the Trump administration until Monday, February 10th, for federal employees to respond to a deferred resignation scheme. We know that our federal workers, contractors, and their families feel anxious about the potential impact on their lives and our economy. As local government, we are the ones who are closest to the people. We are the ones who see firsthand the challenges our neighbors face. Therefore, it is our responsibility to respond with empathy, support, and action. Immediately following Tuesday's forum, my team and I began to brainstorm ideas on how we can best support Howard County's federal employees. We are working speedily to provide impacted residents with expanded county resources in the event of mass layoffs, return to in-person mandates, and other tactics the current administration may employ in their mission to downsize and decimate the federal workforce. Many federal employees may feel their best option is to look for employment elsewhere. According to many reports, more than 60,000 federal workers have opted to accept this offer. For many workers who have held their positions for a long time, there may be concerns about re-entering the job market with a skills base that has changed rapidly. Our Howard County Office of Workforce Development will offer additional hours for career counseling, resume building, and tutorials to leverage LinkedIn and other social media platforms that applicants feel prepared to be competitive in this job market. On Wednesday, February 12th, our Office of Workforce Development will host an open house where they will provide an overview of employment services and a presentation from the Maryland Division of Unemployment Insurance. Additionally, on February 25th at 6 p.m., we will host a Federal Workers Career Fair at Howard Community College's Burrill Galleria, along with our partners at the college, Howard County Workforce Economic Development, Howard County Workforce Development, and the Howard County Chamber of Commerce. Our public and private partners will have their HR and outreach specialists there to allow on-site networking. At this career fair, we will offer free professional headshots as well as other resources. Additionally, we are actively working to ensure those who wish and are able to quickly apply for open Howard County positions. Furthermore, Howard County is working to expedite employment application processes for our federal workers. The return to in-person orders undoubtedly put a strain on parents who are now scrambling to find childcare to fill the gaps that will be created by this mandate. Our Howard County Department of Recreation and Parks currently operates 23 before and after care programs at Howard County Public School System sites. We are working diligently to expand these before and after care options for county residents and their families. Additionally, Howard County offers a care line where residents can get free information and referral services for child care options right here in Howard County. Care Center staff work with families to identify their needs and find solutions. If you are in need, please call 313-CARE. That's 410-313-CARE or 410-313-2273. Recognizing that many Howard County government employees may be married to a federal employee, we are working to address concerns about benefits that may arise in our workforce. Our Human Resources Office will reopen enrollment for county employees to enroll in Dependent Care FSA to support child care needs. This aims to support county employees who may have benefits through a federally employed spouse with child care impacts. The return to in-person orders may also have a notable impact on our transportation services. We're working closely with our neighbor in Montgomery County to expand Flash Bus Rapid Transit, or BRT, along the US 29 corridor from downtown Columbia to Silver Spring. This month, the Howard County Council approved our legislation authorizing Howard County to move forward with planning for this critical service extension. We anticipate launching the Flash extension with Montgomery County in 2026, which will provide a new public transportation option for Howard County residents and federal employees to access Silver Spring and the Washington, D.C. area transit services. And while these changes are disruptive to some federal employees, others are feeling their impact on a deeper level. For those who may be terminated or furloughed, food instability may become a new concern. In response, we are working with the Community Action Council of Howard County to provide pre-bagged shelf staples of food to terminated and furloughed federal employees living in Howard County who need food assistance during this time. These services will last for 3 months from the date of the first visit, and affected employees may also apply to receive regular food bank assistance as well. For other households, keeping a roof over their heads may be in jeopardy. Our Howard County Department of Housing and Community Development is now offering foreclosure prevention assistance to households who are facing unexpected financial crises and are behind on their mortgage payment. We are expanding eligibility for this program and encourage any federal employees who may have their housing at risk to apply. These are tumultuous times, and I want to remind all of our federal workers and employees and the families that you are not alone. If you're feeling overwhelmed, fearful, despondent, or confused, please call 988 for mental health support. For those who just need to talk to someone, mental health services and resources are also available through 988. Now let's be clear. Our federal employees play critical roles in ensuring the smooth operation of vital government programs. Agencies like USAID provide national and global assistance. The Social Security Administration delivers essential benefits to millions of Americans, and the Department of Education works to secure quality education for our young people, our future. Even federal payment systems rely on dedicated public servants to function efficiently and effectively. When experienced employees are pushed out of their jobs or when agencies face mass resignations, it's not just the workers who suffer, it is the American people. These losses threaten government efficiency, disrupt essential services, and even undermine our national security. We must recognize and protect the invaluable contributions of our federal workforce. Now, we've also heard concerns about federal retirement and benefits being at risk. Many are worried what will happen to Social Security, early retirement programs, and Medicare. These aren't just abstract concerns. They are the very programs that ensure financial stability for federal workers and retirees. We continue to work closely with our partners at the state and federal level, including Governor Moore and his administration, Senators Van Hollen and Alsobrooks, and Congresswoman Elfreth, to coordinate resources and information on the evolving federal situation. I've personally been in contact with all throughout the week and as recently as today. Please know that they are fighting hard. In fact, today at 1 p.m., Congresswoman Elfreth will be hosting the president of the American Federation of Government Employees for a live conversation for federal employees. This will be conducted via Instagram Live on the Congresswoman's Instagram page at Rep. Sarah Elfreth. In addition, Senators Van Hollen and Alsobrooks are working together to plan an event for impacted federal workers. Please stay tuned for more information. In Howard County, we have created an email address for county residents who are impacted federal employees. We encourage them to reach out to us with questions on local support programs and assistance. It's HoCo help at howardcountymd.gov. Again, that's HoCo help at howardcountymd.gov. Together, we will navigate these uncharted waters and emerge stronger. We are a community that cares about our neighbors. In these trying times, we will shine brighter than ever by showing compassion and leading with love. I want to thank those who were able to make it today of our elected partners. I see Councilwoman Deb Young, Council Vice Chair Dr. Opal Jones, our Register of Wills, Byron McFarland. Don't think I see any others, and that concludes my official remarks. Thank you.